Well, it's been a while. About 3.5 years. Yeah. But we are so back. We are back with My Hero Academia as we are starting Season 5. Hello everyone, Liam Carlson here. So yeah, it has been a while. Yeah, before we do jump into the first of 3 episodes for Season 5, I want to address certain elephants in the room because, like I said, 3.5 years, what the heck? Why has it been so long? But there are stuff in general that I do want to discuss. So yeah, but to kick things off, I'll try to be as concise as possible as well. You know, what has happened? Because it has been a long time. I definitely have felt really discouraged in regards to continuing certain shows when they are just getting blocked left, right, and center. And, you know, I try to dispute the blocks only for them to be rejected. And it's just recently happened as well with Charmed and CBS just constantly attacking me left, right, and center. So, yeah, but I just felt really discouraged way back in 2020 to 2021 when, you know, my anime reactions were just getting blocked and all of that. I wasn't really in a great headspace anyways, but I just felt really discouraged because, you know, I just felt like these companies were trying to prohibit people who just wanted to see the abridged versions. Of course, the full reactions are still available on Patreon, but not everyone's going to go to Patreon. So, yeah, but like I said, it's been something that has recently happened with my Charmed reactions. And you know, funnily enough, whereas in 2021, it was a bit of a discouragement, with Charmed, it was more so of an encouragement because I am trying to re-upload my YouTube reactions to Charmed on Patreon because they have a free membership tier. The issue is, I'm not sure if I'm going to be allowed more hours because you're allowed 100 hours of, you know, video upload. So I don't know if I'm going to be allowed more hours in regards to, you know, when I do upload my reactions to season 1 to 4 of My Hero Academia reactions because a lot of them are blocked. But I do plan to re-upload My Hero Academia's season 1 to season 4, the YouTube edits, either on Patreon for free or another site. I'll leave, by the time this is out on YouTube, I'll hopefully have found a way, but I'll leave a link below so if you guys have missed my reactions to My Hero Academia, you can find them on their new permanent home. Because like I said, with the blocked reactions for My Hero Academia, I have disputed them. They've been rejected, so yeah. The best I could do is appeal them, and even that is risky because the alternative is this channel gets shut down, and yeah. But like I said, for seasons 1 to 4, they will have found a new home, so the link will be in the description below for the YouTube edits. So yeah, whether that's on Patreon, whether that's on Google Drive, I don't know, but I'll find a way because, like I said, with Charmed, that became a little bit of an encouragement, and you know, I've like, especially within these last couple of years, I'm just a persistent bastard, so I will find a way for people to watch my, you know, free reactions and all of that. So, yeah. And the same goes for Season 5, because here's the thing. It's been 3.5 years and a lot has changed, like new environment, but also my editing style. And I'm hoping my editing style for when it comes to, you know, the cut versions of reactions, I am kind of hoping that it will be available on YouTube without Toho Animation interfering or whatever. It's not a guarantee, because sometimes it does work, my new editing style, like with Disney and Amazon, but sometimes it doesn't, like CBS, although CBS just hates reactions in general, so I don't know how it's going to be for Toho Animation, but like I said, we'll see what happens when it comes to me uploading this on YouTube. So yeah, but if not, then it will go to the alternative site for My Hero Academia reactions. I'll probably just post a little bit of an update video saying, hey, I've done Season 5 reactions. If you can't find them on YouTube, they're here now, so we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. But yeah, that's the plan moving forward in terms of where to go to in terms of the YouTube edits. For My Hero Academia reactions. They'll have a new home, like I said, whether it's on Patreon or Drive. Yeah. But hopefully for Season 5 onwards, it won't be an issue, but if so, then it'll go where Seasons 1 to 4 will be. So, yeah. So yeah, and I am going to be doing 3 episodes per week, so obviously we're starting Season 5, so we're doing episodes 1 to 3, and then the next week 4 to 6, and then so on and so forth. The hope is that I'll be caught up in time for Season 7, because I did, with 2024 and with Season 7 on the horizon, I felt like it was the best time to get back into My Hero Academia, I guess, because it has been something that I have been wanting to get back into, but I had so much on my plate anyways. But like I said, Season 7's on the horizon, so here we are. But yeah, I'm still going to be watching these in the dub, because if it ain't broke, I guess. Yeah, but they will still have subtitles on, and that's just a general thing for reactions. I've done it to all my reactions now, and it's more so an accessibility thing. So yeah, I'm still watching these in the dub. I have checked out the sub of certain episodes, and you know, they are great, but I don't really have any issues with the dub. I've never had, and I'm hoping that train continues from here onwards. So yeah, and just one final pointer before we do delve into this episode, because you know I am rambling. I have been rewatching, especially with Season 4, I have been rewatching old episodes just to familiarize myself. I know episode 1 tends to be the recappy episode, but it was very, very important for me to, you know, go through Season 4 again just to familiarize myself with My Hero Academia before this new season. So, no worries if, you know, it's been 3.5 years, Liam. I don't know. I think you might want to rewatch certain episodes. Got that covered, so yeah. Anyways, let's do this, because that was a bit of a longer talk than I anticipated, but I do want to explain certain things, so hopefully that people could get a little bit of an idea of what's been up or what is happening, etc., etc. So, the first of 3 episodes, I'll do a little bit of a quick thoughts section after the episode. Per episode, it'll only be a few minutes because we've got 3 episodes to navigate. But yes, let's get on to this. We're back. My Hero Academia, episode 1 of season 5. Let's go.
So you regenerate too, hero. You are the same as me. I'm nothing like you. I can barely even move my body at this point.
But of course that was a metaphor with high end, wasn't it? With you are the same as me.
Just propelling my for another future. Burn up. Be at rest.
Baller. Absolute baller.
Hey Todoroki, is Endeavor doing okay?
Yeah, sounds like his condition isn't serious.
Oh wow.
Even though the life was taken out of
You
him.
could be pretty proud of your pops, huh?
Wow.
That's true.
Your training up a notch, so be prepared. Now then, for today's homeroom lecture.
Oh, okay.
Emergency drill! Emergency drill! Hypothetical villains have infiltrated UA
Hypothetical.
High school grounds.
It's like the fire alarm just goes off. Like for a test drill.
Training to become the world's greatest heroes. That's right. This is My Hero Academia.
Is that the thing? He said the thing.
Buildings collapsed near the river. It's currently ablaze. I don't see any villains in the area.
Roger that.
Our foremost
Civilians.
priority is to put out that fire.
I can help with that.
Oh my god, Minetta. Not missed him.
Someone got swept away by the river.
A victim?
It's our turn.
Why
now.
does it make it look like the bird is talking?
Rescue squad and extinguishing squad moving out. Engineer to the extras. Huh? What? Seriously?
Bakugo, you just can't help but
Shoto,
love.
you're up.
No problem.
Shoto Todoroki. Hero name
Favorite.
Shoto.
Over there.
Miria.
Shut up. Is that Togata?
Yes.
He's on a leave of absence.
Talk about
Volunteered.
Hope I don't
Work. Frog.
I just love how Miria's like, got that smile.
You saved me, yay!
All right. Reconnaissance squad. Any update on the search for villains?
Bring it home, Pinky!
It's thinking on your feet, isn't it?
Cero. Hero name Cellophane. Quirk Tape.
Team Rainy Day on the scene.
Why'd they have to drag me into this?
Doesn't want to be a villain.
Everyone's staring.
Oh,
I'll just pretend they're
Majiki.
potatoes. Yeah, there are no heroes here. Only starches.
Oh,
Going home.
That's it?
oh, but he's just like, you know what? I tried. I'm done. Yeah. My heart just bleeds with his, anxious self.
I told you not to move. What didn't you get?
Follow the
He's
script.
refused to be punished.
Watch out.
Full charge.
Oh
Up to
shoot.
level 30.
Oh my! Did he volunteer? Did he just did that deliberately? Like, oh god!
We have to grab him. He's obviously doing this on purpose. Gotta be kidding me.
There might be more than 2 enemies hiding out there somewhere.
What do you want?
This might just be the starters. Ooh.
To go home.
Oh, I'm a
Well then,
cheeky.
why are you still here?
Oh,
If I leave... So I'll stand and fight.
help them out, even if
Doing
it's
this to make sure we get
discomforting.
I'm grateful, but this is not gonna be easy.
Yeah, but they're the big three as well, so
Deku. Quirk. One for all.
let's go. Poor. Oh, I feel so bad for. Oh,
Stand down and surrender.
I'm your enemy.
Not good.
even if he's
I will
anxious.
defeat you.
Oh no.
Is that Red Riot?
Yeah.
Eiichiro Kirishima.
This is really gonna toast his brain.
Ski Bakugo. Hero name Undecided. Quirk Explosion.
Still working through the
See you.
murder hero name. Yeah. Explosion murder.
Villains have to be taught a lesson!
Oh,
You're done for! Loser!
poor Amajiki. Oh.
Should have gone home.
Die!
Trust Bakugo to take it over the top.
Still, you did pull off a win. Nobody will forget that.
Isn't this precious? I
Shit!
wasn't sure what to expect from that.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hey, you're late for our meeting.
Hawks? What the fuck? Okay. Digest that. What do you mean you're late for our meeting? Either Hawk's gonna tell him to piss off before he, evaporates him somehow, or there is something suspicious going down. So, especially when you consider the fact that Endeavor obviously passed out in some capacity, whether, you know, Hawks and Darby ganged up on him whilst he was in a vulnerable state, or he just collapsed because of the intensity of the fight against High End. Yeah. There's got to be something more to unpack there in regards to how, I guess, this meeting came about. So, I'm suspecting Hawks naughty, so yeah. Well, this should be fun going into the next episode, but yeah, like I said, it's great to get a bit of a, you know, always great to get a bit of a familiarization, especially when you consider, like, the dynamics and all of that. I mean, sure, yeah, you can recap yourself with prior seasons, but it's also really, really handy to, you know, come into this new season, get that little bit ingrained into you further and whatnot, and yeah, but yeah, I mean, I was really curious about how they would handle the villain situation in this drill, because I was wondering, are they going to use the, you know, the robots like they did with season 1? Although that would probably be a bit too easy. So, and you want to test out the 1A. So, yeah, using those robots might not be the best idea, especially since, you know, they would have evolved over time. So, and the big three are no slouches whatsoever. So, yeah. I just love Mirio's just, like, so chill about this. Like, he even see, I'm choosing to believe Mineta that he did deliberately fall in, but you've got to try and create these obstacles and all of that, and, you know, this is what this drill was all about. Like, you have to adapt the crisis, the scenario, in regards to testing out these heroes for them to think on their feet, because it's not just going to be plain sailing like, okay, we've got a plan, it's going to work perfectly. There can always be kerfuffles, and that's why Mirio decided, oops, I'm in the water again. So because it just creates a bit of a complication. You want a plan to be executed perfectly, but, you know, that's just a dream, isn't it? So yeah, but it was really, really great to see everyone just band together in their own different teams. So yeah, and then of course Bakugo, Kaminari and Kirishima coming in, I guess, clutch at the end. But I just feel so bad for Amajiki. Like, the way he approached, he didn't even want to be a villain. He was like, I want to go home now. So poor guy. Just poor guy. That anxiety just really hit big time. But I mean, that was him in a nutshell, wasn't it? You know, when we got to explore him in season 4, but, you know, you're being asked, you need to be a villain. I don't want to do this. So, but the icing on the cake, I guess, well, was definitely Bakugo, and against Amajigi, because, like I said, he's someone so intimidating and he's someone so anxious. So it's like, this is not it, bud. Don't do this, Bakugo. So, yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed going through this. So yeah, I'm guessing we're going to be more on the serious stuff. Of course, we've got to delve into that bullshit with Hawks, with Darby. So let's get into the next episode. This is episode number 2 of season 5.
You killed Snatch. He was a good hero.
Snatch, huh? That doesn't ring a bell. Why don't we forget about him and have a friendly chat?
Sheesh, that is cold.
Saw the news and hopped over. Patchwork, you're part of the league, huh?
Patchwork.
Man, things were just getting good. Do it, Uchiko.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Later, number 1.
Location, I'm not coming unarmed. The fight was supposed to go down at a warehouse tomorrow.
Shit.
You
Wow.
and Nomu in the middle of the city. One on a totally different level than the others we faced. If we're going to trust each other, you have to keep me up to date.
But he's a
I guess I
villain,
had a
so
sudden change and actually trust his word. I couldn't help but notice you saved a couple of bystanders. You
He had
came
to
us
keep
and
up the
you
image.
sympathized with our cause, yet you fought so hard today.
I'm no good to you if the hero community loses its faith in my work.
Keeping up
The more they trust
appearances,
me, the more
Darby.
intel
I'll be in touch, partner.
I can't believe Hawks. I liked
We
him.
need you to infiltrate the League of Villains.
Oh!
You're gonna have to explain, because that
Oh!
sounds crazy.
We're asking you because we think you're someone who can ignore it. You're
Oh.
indifferent to prestige and fame, and you have your eyes fixed on your long-term goal. We think there's no one more suitable than you.
Fair enough. Holy shit! But Hawks is gonna get busted for sure. But damn, okay, Hawks.
The exact moment we were talking about it.
It does make sense.
Wouldn't you say?
Uh-oh.
The two new top heroes walking around together in broad daylight? We just drew too much attention and they decided to take a swipe at us.
Use that notoriety.
Drop it.
Going to need someone to back you up. A hero who can stop a Nomu like that.
Aw, and you care about me so much you'll be my bodyguard. That's so nice.
I'll incinerate you!
Once my feathers grow back, I can start patrolling
Oh,
again.
Hawks.
I won't try to deny that. You're not wrong there. We got lucky you weren't able to make it to the fight in Camino.
So he's a fresh face.
Kid? You mean a child saved everyone? That accident was
Oh.
terrible. I can't believe it.
Find
Damn,
the child
Hawks.
who saved all the...
And too fast for my own good. I want to live in a world where heroes have too much time on their hands. And I'll make sure that happens. As quickly as possible.
Interesting bit of, storytelling in regards to Hawks. Like, now that we've gotten it clear that he's not he's not backstabbing.
It's a bad scar. Looks painful.
Oh shit! Oh, Todoroki!
You promised you'd be
Oh.
in good mood. Congratulate him. Dad's finally trying to think about his family after all these years. Don't...
Like you're different, but you don't act that way. You neglected us. Even if you're the #1 hero, that doesn't erase the past. Mom screams.
The scars burn deep.
What happened to our big brother, Toya? You may have had a change of heart, but you can't waltz in here and think we'll accept you. How disgusting can you be?
I mean, some people just can't digest the past. I mean, it's understandable from Natsu.
I used to be a huge fan of
Oh,
Deadshot, but Endeavor's totally
Dr. Strange?
after that.
I was actually super excited to see representation for fire types.
I can't forget Look Boy's passion.
Who's Look Boy? Some new hero?
The child now known by the nickname
Oh, wow.
Look Boy struck a chord
Look
with me
Boy.
in the fight. However,
Watch your actions to see if you earn that. Because I know something small can change a person if they want it to.
It's a sign
I didn't
saying,
become #1 the way I wanted to.
just keep up the
So
good
my hero
work and
work is
maybe
tainted
one day I
with
can look at you as a father.
Conversation with Natsuo differently.
That's it, though.
Even if it is too late, I'll try to make amends. It's my only path.
You can't give
forward.
up, like, even if Natsu doesn't want to forgive you. You can only just try to be the better person at the end of the day.
Wait, there. I'd had a vision like this before.
Back at the sports
This dream
festival.
was much clearer than that one. They were the vestiges of One for All.
Holy shit!
I can't talk, but I can move my right arm. I refuse to stand by and watch as you corrupt everything around us! All for One called him Little Brother.
He was the first, wasn't he?
The first?
What a callous
Going
thing
back to,
say.
I think it was season 2?
I'm trying to compromise with you, but he was persecuted, called sick and a monster.
Discrimination.
Even his parents
Oh.
have abandoned him. This man has no ability.
Please help me. Just do it.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's helping them out.
Without power, you can't hope to achieve anything. You're a pitiful hypocrite, but I still love you. I hope
He's
you
trying
know
to
that.
appear as the bigger person, isn't he?
You are my only family. Formed factions, rose against me. That's why they had to be killed. But it wasn't by my hand that they lost their lives.
His
My
loyalists.
multitude of adoring friends took it upon themselves to spite the wicked and act on my behalf.
Holy, and there's that
Couldn't be more
chaos.
thrilled at your story as well.
Shoot.
Because you are dear to me, brother.
Let me go!
I've found a meta power for you. Even your pathetic body can utilize it. You will join me.
Please, brother!
Oh, yay.
We're long past the singularity point.
Oh, shoot.
Don't be afraid. You are not alone.
Yeah, ending of season 4. Well, that was interesting. Because obviously, like I made a mention, we did get a bit of info in regards to All For One and his brother. And we get to see it played out in terms of how, you know, All For One tried to, I'm the hero of this story. You know, I'm giving people their happiness, but of course, there is a very, very despicable nature about things, and it even got to the point where, you know, his loyalists decided to cause chaos, etc. So, yeah, whilst I guess the first user, One For All, I guess we can call him that because it is a mirror, All For One and One For All. He was the first user. Yeah, he was just, there was this chaos that was happening, and yeah, and you could see how All For One was trying to manipulate him, saying, you know, like especially with those two people he helped because they were both discriminated. You could see him saying, you know, I brought happiness to them. You know, they were both victims of discrimination, and I helped them. I've rectified what issues they were facing. So, yeah. Preview, no thank you. But it was just really, really mental. So, but yeah, we got a continuation of that season 4 sneak peek, I guess. Well, season 5 sneak peek, should I say, at the end of season 4, because we did see, you know, Deku stand amongst the holders of One For All. And, yeah. There was some blurred out. So I'm not sure if this is something to do with the fact that, because I'm sure All Might was kind of blurred out, and we know that Shigaraki's Nana, you know, died in her valiant effort against All For One. So I don't know if it's because those who are, I guess, I don't know, because Deku was partially visible. Because I was going to say, I don't know if it's because they are all dead and those who are blurred are still alive, but their powers have passed on. And Deku is, I don't know, some kind of, like he stands out against all of the holders, whether they're blurred or not, because he is the current holder. And as One For All said, you're 20%, you've barely used 20% of your ability. So I'm wondering if he's partially blurred, or mostly blurred, should I say, in this case, because, you know, it's 80% blurred, 20%. I don't know. I'm just speculating there, but because it's like, well, you know, you don't need to, you know, shadow out All Might, but that's why I'm thinking maybe it's because they have died and they are the past, but some have died, some not so much. I don't know. But yeah, it was really great stuff. I even loved the whole Hawks and the whole Hawks situation, like especially exploring that kind of worms when it came to, you know, him being I guess, well, him seemingly deceiving us at the ending of the last episode, and then it was revealed that he's working undercover actually, and he is, pretending to be a traitor pretending to be a traitor and working with the League of Villains. So yeah, my only problem is shit's gonna hit the fan when the eventual finding out will happen. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But it wasn't just, clearing that up, because I'm sure a lot of people would have been pissed off by the end of episode 1 about Hawks. Like, why? Why would you do this? It was also learning about his past and all of that, and just getting a bit more of Hawks' character. So, because he was only introduced a few episodes ago, so yeah, but this was the episode addressing, he's actually not a traitor, and this is he was there was such a notoriety to him in his youth. Obviously he loves to parade around with that fame and all of that, but everyone was like he was only a small kid when he we saw that flashback, he had such a following, like, oh my god, like, take him in please, he's amazing for what he just did. So yeah. But yeah, the Endeavor stuff was really, really great as well, because yeah, I mean, I can't blame how especially Todoroki might feel in regards to wanting to give him a chance, but he's wanting to give him a chance, but at this point he's got to work for it. So he said, the smallest events can have the biggest impact. So at this moment, I guess he's watching the space, really. So yeah, because whereas he did do a good job saving with that fight against High End, the scars do run deep, really. Some people are willing to hope that this is not just a new age for heroes, I guess, in general, but maybe a new start for Endeavor. His wife and the sister, they are ready to embrace this, but Natsu was not having any of it, and I can't blame him, because sometimes the pain is just so deep that you might be in a position to feel like you can never forgive Endeavor for what he's done. And that's, perfectly valid, because there has been a lot of pain, and some people will react to the past differently, as evident here. Some people might not be able to feel like they can move on, whereas some people feel like this might be a new age. So, yeah. And for Endeavor, he just needs to keep trying to be the better even if Natsu is not having any of it, he just needs to continue showing he is the better person. So it's like how it was with I think it was episode 21, not episode 21, season 4, episode 24. The penultimate episode of season 4, where, Hawks, everyone loved being around Hawks, and then there was that kind of worry when it came to Endeavor, because he doesn't have the most vibrant personality, does he? But that's it. I mean, he's got to show that he is a better person, that he is a kind-hearted person, even if Natsu, because that might hurt for Endeavor, but you never know. He might change his mind one day. It can seem pretty damning saying I'll never forgive him, etc., but you never know what could happen, and all Endeavor can do is just try to be the better person, try to be compassionate, etc. So, yeah. But yeah, I really loved that, and again, I really loved exploring that sequence with All For One, with his brother as well. So yeah. Anyways, let's get on to the final episode. So yeah, I'm really enjoying these. Well, I really enjoyed that episode because I felt like a lot happened, and you know, it's only 20 minutes, isn't it? But I felt like a lot happened, really, in regards to finding out about Hawks and Eva's story, and then obviously the One for All piece. So yeah, with that said, episode 3, let's do this.
Integrating into nothing.
Brother, I refuse to become the man you want me to be.
I mean, One for All has all the power, really.
Reality
And it's like, it's
doesn't
so
follow
easy to
stock
join
clock.
my side. Just do it, bud.
You okay? Oh, yeah, nothing to see here. Everything is,
Love the concern.
fine, I promise. Oh, dear, why such a ruckus? Perhaps you haven't had enough cheese. That's probably it. Sorry for waking you up. In that last instant, I saw the predecessors reaching out to me.
Oh, sheesh. Kind of intimidating, right? Like, all the predecessors just be like,
I even know how the power functions. I witnessed its history.
The memory stopped after the first wielder was given the quirk.
because he wasn't there yet.
About how I'm only using 20%.
So I'm guessing the more percentage, the more you acknowledge, really.
Right at me.
Look what the first wielder.
So he didn't.
I didn't experience it like you did. And you know everything
Ooh.
my master told me. Based on what I know, this phenomenon has only happened to you.
Nah,
He
what
must
you
be the
saw
chosen
wasn't a
one.
dream. It was the visions of those who cultivated One for All, or woven into the ability itself.
Nice.
At least that's what I think.
Sounds like something out of the occult.
More like hopeful thinking.
Yeah, it's a theory
If the
we're
battle
running
for
off.
justice-
Oh, and you were kind of a glowy blur. Maybe it's because you're still relatively new and alive?
Maybe.
think that's
That's
how it
what I'm
works?
thinking. He's
Sorry,
alive.
But your guess is as good as mine in this.
The rest are dead. Those that are visible. I don't know about the other two.
How so?
It's the hairstyle.
Oh, sure. She was so beautiful. I know.
Oh my god, are they really falling over over Nana Shigura? Oh my god. Love it.
In her funny business.
It's not like I caught you doing something inappropriate.
What the
You didn't have to put it that way.
Hey, poor old mate.
I hope you're learning a lot from him.
Bet you got guts.
Love my winter outfit. Isn't it like super cute?
Winter,
It's
yeah.
lovely.
Oi.
I didn't realize that the temperature had dropped so much.
Everyone's costumes have
It's
changed
me.
since we started school, haven't they?
Actually, these are the 2.0 versions. Hatsume made adjustments to the
Oh,
original design
she's-
that made them even stronger.
She's incredibly talented.
Blushing deep down. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, May.
Look who we Campus is trashed!
Seriously? Did we somehow blow it at the festival, you think?
Now, finally! It's Class A
Can someone
versus
shut
Class
him
B,
up?
Our first joint combat training! You're finished!
Thank you. Thank you, Aizawa.
Today, there will be a special participant.
Honestly, kind of an accident, though. Come to think of it, the first time I saw the vestiges of One for All was when I
Yeah.
was under Shinso's control.
Nice coinky dink there.
Citizens in need. All of you are hurdles I must overcome. I'm not here in search of friends.
Not here to make
Thanks
friends.
for having
Make
me.
business.
Whoa, he's so
Good.
serious.
Good talk. Good talk.
Two.
With Shinso, that makes 41 competitors.
What is Chewbacca
So will it
doing
be
here?
Impossible to divide the teams equally, which is why he'll be participating in 2 matches. One time with us and one time with Class A. In other words, 2 of the 5 matches will be 5 against 4. Prepare yourself.
Ooh.
Super. They do say villains are organizing more these days.
Keeping it nice and simple.
Oh, we're heroes, but we're villains to the opposing team? I've lost this sort of roleplay before!
Yes, you did. Okay. Oh, Todoroki and Ida is a neat combo. Raka and Deku, of course. Yes, of course.
Shinso, you'll join one team from each Endanger Class A and humiliate them.
Take a lesson from us and tune him out as much as you can.
Looking forward to it.
Or just brainwash him into punching himself. I'm kidding.
Class B, Team 5. It'll be you and Shinso's first rematch since the sports festival.
Yeah.
This'll be good.
Fighters, take your marks.
You're really into this.
And start!
Here we go. But I'm guessing that's for the next. Oh no, okay.
Of the other team.
And Shiozaki will be tough to nab.
Yeah, Poison Ivy will.
She kicked my butt.
Oh.
I'd like to take out the most troublesome quirk first.
My dude,
Mitigate
Shinso,
the
you
damage.
get it?
It's the obvious plan.
If we're
As a decoy, I crawled through the shadows to find you. If we let your team prepare, then you might have been able to unleash a devastating shock attack. So we opted for a direct approach. I sniffed you out with my acute sense of smell!
Fair enough.
Wait, did you get brainwashed? It sounded like Shinso somehow talked with my voice.
Oh damn.
What is that mask?
Vocal modulator. Persona chords.
Wait. Shit. So he can mimic. Nice. Nice. Hate to get prank called. Nice, Shinzo. Nice. Vocal modulator. Yeah. Not bad. No, so I'm really excited for this Class A, Class B fight that we're going to have. But, I mean, that's it, though. Shinzo, yeah, he might be less experienced. Yeah, sure. Still one heck of a, quirk, though, isn't it? So it's not like he can... It's not like it's one to bypass, because some quirks are going to be more impressive than others, and the brainwashing one will be that. So, because obviously those who know their heroes and all that jazz know that, brainwashing, it's a thing that is pretty much common for those who have nefarious intent in mind, which Shinzo does not subscribe to. But yeah, he can be very, very powerful, even if he, I guess, is inexperienced. Yeah, so. But yeah, those first 3 episodes were really good. I love how different they were, really. Because obviously with episode 2, you got the focus on Hawk's Endeavor and the Vestiges situation. And with this, it's shaping up Class A versus Class B. So yeah, it will be very, very exciting to, I guess, focus on, this arc, really. Because I know they kind of split things up with My Hero, but yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed those 3 episodes because it was a nice, I'd say, reintroduction into My Hero Academia. Technically, the rewatches were for me. But in terms of progressive story, because obviously the stuff that I got refamiliarized with, there we go. I've already seen how that story has been played out, but now we're moving on to a new chapter with, of course, Deku. Getting a continuation of that last scene in season 4 with Deku, and obviously the dream that he was having with the users of for One for All. But also we've got this new arc with Class A against Class B. So with Shinzo making a little special appearance, I guess, because he does want to move on from Class C, wasn't it? So yeah. But yeah, I'm glad to see more Shinzo again because I did like him in season 2, and I found his story arc very compelling, to the point where it was like, okay, well, we would love to see more Shinzo, and he appears in this episode and is going to play a prominent role in the future episodes, not just in this little fight that we've got going on right now. But also when he does inevitably face Deku. Which is going to be very, very, it's going to be very, very touch and go, isn't it? Because we now know that he can mimic people. He is using AI voice modulation, which is a no-no. No, in all seriousness, yeah, it is a very, very scary ability that he can mimic people's voices. So, yeah. You know, somewhere out there, All For One would just be licking his lips at Shinzo, like being able to capture him and take his quirk, because it would be, because that's it though. Like I said, when it comes to I guess fictional characters with brainwashing abilities, it's usually perceived in a bad light, because you have these characters, like, even if they start off good, like Gen V, I guess, it can edge towards shady. Then again, the world of the boys is very, like, there is no innocence in the world of the boys, whereas this is, yeah, completely different. But still, it's not really an ability that usually has a positive impact. So yeah, and obviously it does burden Shinzo, like, as we got, because as we had with that flashback again, it does burden him that, you know, you can do shady shit and all of that, and he doesn't want that. So he wants to be a good impact for not just civilians, those without quirks, but also to the hero community. So yeah, so yeah, it will be very, very great. But at least Shinzo was able to save you know, Class 1A skin, because they were getting a bit, they were not having a good time, was his group. So with Class B getting the upper hand, so yeah, but that's it though. Like I said, when it comes to Shinzo, yeah, you might think that he might have the disadvantage because he has a lot to learn and all of that. He might be perceived as being on the back foot, but you know, with his abilities, man, yeah, it's still pretty insane. No matter if you're on the back foot, and with that voice mimicking gimmick that he has, yeah. So it's not just the manipulation of the mind, it's the manipulation of the vocals. So it is really, really insane. Shinzo, even if he is like 5 steps behind or whatever, yeah, still watch that step. Don't count him out whatsoever. So yeah, but it is going to be very, I'm very intrigued because obviously we've had quite a lot of glimpses of Class B. Some more so stand out in particular than others, but they are still a group that does rival 1A, and we've got this little like tournament thingy-mabob here, and it's going to be very, very exciting to see how things will go, especially with the fact that Class B are improving a lot better than Class A, but 1A should I say, but I mean, yeah, you know, 1A has been on the back foot as well, but still, it's all about Class B just taking the reins, really. So, and proving that they are better. But we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. It will be close, I suspect, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see what does happen. But yeah, it was really good stuff, and I really loved the talk with All Might and Deku about Deku's vision, of course. Loved Aizawa's shade. Like, you weren't doing anything shady. So yeah, that was a comment. So but yeah, poor All Might just getting just getting thrown under the bus there by Aizawa there. Foy. But yeah, that was a very interesting conversation, because obviously with Deku, it was you know, revealed about the fact that All Might never really got to have a convo with the first One for All. So, and not just that though, he is able to I guess navigate this in such a way that differs from All Might. So yeah, so it is a thing, but Deku's has a bit more connectivity, even if he, is at 20%, he has a bit more of a connectivity. So, yeah, and of course they spoke about they spoke about that. What was it? The quirk singularity doomsday theory. Yeah. And we've seen how the quirks can evolve within each generation with Todoroki. Endeavor's always been very, very determined for Todoroki to like, if he can't do it, Todoroki can do the job. So, yeah. But it can get to a point where, One for All gets to a situation where it can evolve to the point where it's like, eesh. So, that might play a factor in all of that, obviously, especially when the first One for All spoke about the singularity. It might be a reference to what One for All could eventually be in the future in regards to the singularity, about it being so OP for even a person, because we know how Deku has struggled to adapt to it, but it can. But as we know with quirks, they can evolve through every generation, and it's the same with One for All, and how intense that can be. So, at a future point potentially. So yeah, but yeah, a really, really good starting point when it comes to season 5 for My Hero Academia. So I'm excited to see how episodes 4 to 6 will play out. But yeah, I really enjoyed getting back into the groove of new My Hero content, because it just feels like old times, doesn't it? I'm excited to see what the future will bring for this season, this arc especially, but of course what will be after, I guess, this little arc with Class A versus Class B. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!